Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you're all doing well today. So I realized that kind of the stutteriness and problems, like the very few problems that we had last stream, aside from my PNG tuber just not PNG tubing anymore, it was basically just sitting there as a static image. The only problem that we really had last time was the sound stuttering a bit during like a particular scene that was really loud, and actually I think two particular scenes that were really loud and there was a lot going on and whatnot. So what I've decided to do is adjust some of the volume. I've brought down the sound effects volume significantly. It's down to 85%, and I'm debating whether to bring that down a little bit lower. We'll see if we need to. The user interface is a little lower.
Oh hey, look, it's the most magic of magic numbers.
Hi Astral, thank you for 42 months. I should have known better than to think I could talk about something uninterrupted. I'm just blabbing. This can maybe come down, I don't know. I kind of like the clicks and boops and stuff. If it bothers you, let me know. Ambient and music being just a little bit lower, just so we can hear ourselves think, and so the voices and chatter stand out a little bit more. I like being able to understand what's being said. I was going to turn down the dynamic range, but it's either high or low, and I really like having quiet whispers and loud explosions. I just want the explosions to be a little bit less loud, so hopefully turning down the sound effects will help with that. And we can turn down the master volume if we need to. And then, I don't know, let me know if the constant commentary gets annoying. I hadn't realized that we could change that, but I have found that doing so in other games has been helpful. And this I think is what was happening last time that was causing the audio problems that we ran into in a couple specific spots where it was really intense. Sound occlusion. Adjust the volume of in-game sounds based on the position of physical objects between the source of a sound and the camera. A higher quality will be more realistic at the cost of performance. So it was on high, I brought it down to medium. And hopefully that'll help. So we're currently in camp. I don't think there's anything to talk to anybody about, but I do like to kind of make my rounds and check in with everyone.
How can I help?
You can just be you, Gale. That's all I need. Just be yourself.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
So many things, Astarion. But for now, we're good.
Something the matter?
Do I say we should get to know each other a little more? I don't know, just something about that wording really creeps me out. Especially, like, considering I'm this dragon person who's... I mean, I'm not that huge compared to her, but I am kind of bigger than her. I think I'll wait on saying that for now. I've never had to think about that before. So, okay. Let's just go and not be creepy. So, yeah, so we make camp in the refectory of this abandoned church, which is the first thing we found after escaping from the ship. what I actually am trying to do is equip my torch. Because something tells me that if I disguise myself as a creature that has dark vision, it won't give me dark vision. It's cosmetic changes only. You don't get any racial bonuses because that would be way OP. I'm pretty sure we looted everybody. We just kind of came in here, killed everybody. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we looted the library. Well, nobody else is reading the books, so we need to, like, you know, protect them from water damage and whatnot. Oh, what's this? Did I manage to... Well, there's a plaque
You do not
here.
recognize the language on the plaque.
Alright. Is that a book? If that's a book, I want to read it. If there are books here, I want to read them.
It's dangerous.
I know reading is dangerous, but I can do that anyway. I don't know, would my bard consider that to be potential inspiration for their music? Dude, really? I know the tight pants look sexy, but like, I think you need the next size up, bro. If they're making you run like that. I hate this. Look up. I have to zoom out, I guess. Dank crypt. I'm not quite sure I'm ready to be in a dank crypt just yet. Hold on. There was another door I wanted to look in first. Okay, so this is the way into the dank crypt, but there's another door over here. What's this? This is just a regular room. Okay. This story is really sad. Basically, it's about somebody who gives absolutely everything she has to the Lady of Loss when she has absolutely nothing left. She is just sitting there waiting to be taken by the goddess, and the goddess never comes. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but being forgotten. I'm just like, I don't know how you could worship someone like that. That was weird. That rat did not like me commenting on the the story, I guess. I feel like this statue should be something, but it's just a statue. Just a headless statue. Well, a torso-less statue. Squeak! Alright, I'm going to save before going into the dank crypt.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Very astute. Oh, yes, please. I'm just gonna go around robbing from the dead and lighting every lamp. Hope you guys don't mind. Roll of protection from evil, 3 of them. Alright. This one's locked. They're not using it. Jug vase. Book about death and resurrection. Of what value is a life? But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across the spinning plains, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellem Vor, weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. That's pretty intriguing.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
I am so glad somebody noticed that. Let's check all of our dexterity. Mine is 15.
What's next, I wonder?
13, 17,
Which way to the nearest
13.
line?
Hey, Asterion. How do you feel about disarming traps? Ooh, I can give you bardic inspiration, and Shadowheart can give you guidance. I think you'll be in pretty good shape. Oh, shit. He only got to use that once. I should have saved it, because that was one of my, like, only 3 uses of it. Okay. Note to self. Do not use it trivially. Okay, there's no way the die roll is what caused that problem. The game's probably trying to do all sorts of other stuff in the background.
I better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Like that.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Yes, there's traps everywhere. We are not wasting all of my bardic inspiration, dude. Ooh, I can customize dice now. Do I want blue? I'm gonna try it for now anyway. Well, at least I can kind of skip it by hitting A. Dude, wake up. I told you to do the thing. The Watcher's Guide. What is this?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Really? I wonder
The text
why.
on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Hey, Gale, do you maybe know what this says?
One with the weave.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
No,
How delicious.
Gale isn't any better at reading than the rest of us. For you silly people who need light to say, bah. It's probably what his attitude would be, honestly. I'm going to save and then press the button. I actually like the default better. Yay! Critical failure. Good job. No, I'm not using my thing. So you're on fire. It's okay. Here,
Elementals
Gale.
around, so it might as well.
I need you to conjure water. Put these goons out. Yes. That just made my day. Let's see if we can loot anything over here.
Traps. How considerate.
How considerate. I love it. Why not? I'll take that stuff.
An iron coin. I prefer gold, but I'll take it. Be careful. There are traps about.
Alright, I don't feel like dealing with every single one of these. Let us continue. Get new pants, learn to run. I'm just gonna be making fun of my character's pants the whole time. Ravi has taken engraved key from Astarion using magic pockets. Astarion? I keep mispronouncing his name, don't I? Alright, this just seems like a wise place to save. You know what? This also seems like a wise place to take a short rest.
That hit the spot.
Hydrate, stretch, all that good stuff. It's important. Alright, let's just go. Let's keep moving, keep searching what we're searching for. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find a healer in here, but you never know. Oh, I absolutely love this. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, I don't think you can see it very well, unfortunately. But basically...
What could a book contain that requires it to be bound with chains?
That is a very good question. The wall of the crypt is destroyed, revealing the cave beyond, and the cave is full of stalagmites and stalactites, if I'm saying that correctly, and there's water in there and stuff, and I love it. It's so cool. Shadowheart, could you please let me know where this book you saw is? I looked in there. Oh, that one. Oh, this is fascinating. Okay, relevant stat, honestly, I'm just gonna go straight to, Gale. Except that Gale can't get over there. Alright, going straight to Gale. I don't know why, it seems like a good idea to save before reading a book bound in chains.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
I am a wizard. I'm going to knock the lock open with a spell. Are you serious? I want to see what happens. I'll probably go back and save Scum.
The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding.
Smash the lock open or leave. Alright, now let's try that again. Yep. Best start ever.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
I love it. I've got 2 inspiration gained. Nice. And an item received. That's really cool. How much trouble do you think we'd get in if we use this for inspiration for our songs? Just like drawing from the names of dead gods in our, I don't know, metal song lyrics. It just reminds me of an episode of Metalocalypse where they go to a village to apologize to the locals for something that they did in the past and end up summoning a lake troll. Because they're like, we wrote this song based on your ancient texts or something like that, and they summon a lake troll. Yoink. Gale wants that for further study, and I'm gonna take it and use it to
Still alive, so that's progress.
gain some inspiration for songwriting. Alright, I think we got everything. Oh, no. We did not. We did not. We almost missed out on a soul coin. Okay, now I'm a little bit
Armed
disoriented.
scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I
Can't
wonder
reach
what was
it.
so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Dead gods? Maybe? Heavy key and a dagger? Sure, I'll take that. Pardon me while I just take all your stuff. Do 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 do. Pardon me while I take all your stuff. Dee dee dee. That's the way we came in, I believe. Yeah, that's the way we came in. And we're gonna go around taking all your stuff. Pay respect to the dead by taking this stuff and then stepping on his head. It's been a little while, bear with me. Doo-doo, we're going around taking all of your stuff. And you can't do anything about it 'cause you're dead. Right? This isn't one of those games where like the dead can come back to life and like fight back or anything, is it? Nah.
Juggle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
Apparently somebody does. Ashel says madness. I can't see the statue because apparently I can't look up. Burning your hands seems like a bad idea. I'm a horrible bard. I'm so horrible I'm bardable.
That's curious.
Wait, what?
Hells.
Who could have ever predicted this?
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Oh, I guess I should put down the torch then. I never would have imagined that the dead things I was looting would come back to life and try to fight us. No way.
Time to press ahead.
Dissonant whispers. It doesn't say anything about it doesn't work on undead, so hopefully it will work. I'm not sure who to give bardic inspiration to. Maybe I'll wait and see who can use it best. I'll save it for now.
I've missed this.
You've missed this. Okay, well, I guess you'll be happy. I think there's just enough movement for you to get up there. And you can shoot that dude.
Onward.
Path is interrupted, yada yada yada. Can you hit him? With disadvantage. But you can move forward a bit more. Still have disadvantage and you lose the high ground. Can you turn undead? Oh no, the range for that is ridiculously tiny. It was shiny. That was annoying.
Rock to Queen 6.
Magic missile. Target is too far, yada yada. So then trying to get this dude is out of the question. That's so annoying. He can't move at all anymore. There we go. At least we did something. You guys are so rude. Astarion has pretty good shot on that dude. So I think I'm gonna come out here. And I'm kind of curious. Lightning breath. is not gonna reach. Okay. Alright, great. And I think I will give Bardic Inspiration to Astarion.
Let's spill some blood.
Not that he really needs it, but...
Ready.
We just have that one person left. So let's see.
Heading there.
Can you reach? You're the one who needs the Bardic Inspiration, really. Can you give yourself something like that? I don't think so.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Indeed. Amulet of Lost Voices, Golden Scroll. Vault. This seems like a potentially useful thing to have. The dead hold no secrets from Yurgle's Scriveners of Doom. Why not?
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Oh hey, we read about this, right? There were different thoughts about it. But we kinda... I don't know. There are other things that we can say. So he has spoken? What he are you talking about?
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question?
Wait, I have other questions. I wasn't done. There were other questions there that I wanted to ask. Sure, ask away.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
I'd still say no one life is worth more than any other. I think especially after reading that book. That kind of confirmed it for me. Oh, wait. Bard. A life is worth only as much as the legends remember it. I might not agree with that, but it is the Bard answer, and I am curious what he will say. A life is worth only as much as the legends remember it.
A life and how it is lived are different equations. Very well. I am satisfied.
Oh no, I want to get in a debate.
I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
For what we just met, dude.
How long has it been?
Wait, I had other questions. I'm very confused. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna take all your stuff.
Parchment and bone dust. Still comforting after all this time.
Alright. Dude, we're all still here. Let's talk.
We have nothing more to discuss. Continue on my way, as if I were not here. I must attend this place after so many years away. We will see each other again soon.
Yes, breaking the fourth wall. I love it. Seems you've read ahead in our little story.
The mechanics of fate would be difficult to explain to one such as thyself. Regardless, it will occur.
You know, if you just want to like catch up later at like a tavern or something, all you gotta do is say the word. Do you know of a nearby tavern? You know what, any nearby taverns have probably long since burnt down and been rebuilt and repurposed and all the other crap. So never mind.
How long has it
So this is one way we can leave chapel. We find ourselves over here. I don't think there's anything over here, it's just an alternate way out. Oh, that's right. There's like ingredients and stuff around here.
That's curious.
Do I
I
have
need
a
a shovel
shovel?
to dig this up.
I don't think any of us have a shovel.
Do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
My God, that is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
Alright, come here.
You mean just
Gail.
waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
I love it. Did that put out my torch? I think that put out my torch.
Time to rest.
Of course it did. That's great. And now we're soaked. This is the punishment we get for walking into fire. Okay, I love this game. I will admit to being slightly skeptical because it was D&D. But this,
You know what I
I
really
can
miss
definitely-
about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well,
Oh
unless
my.
you find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Okay, I have to. Oh gods! You've caught a scout! The Gith invasion force is right behind me! Save yourselves! I don't know how she would feel about it, but why not? Haha, nat 20, baby.
Hells, this isn't worth it. I'm out of here.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Now that they're out of earshot, sure.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, let's find this creche.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Oh no. Gale and Shadowheart, would you two like to go spend some time at camp and we'll catch up later? You seem to be a little bit enmeshed with each other. I'm not sure what to think about all this. I don't know who to have take a break. They both are perfectly fine on spell slots. That's kind of how I would make the decision, actually. He's gotten to do a lot more than she has, I think. So, and he's probably exhausted from being trapped in a rock. So, I think he can take a rest. Gale probably needs to take a break from having Shadowheart literally inside of him. He's gonna go take a nap.
Well chosen. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Okay, now we get to level her up too.
Indolence breeds madness.
I love it. Easiest level up ever. Thank you.